Welcome to the Fun Facts Club. Today we will be discussing some fun facts about Sweden. Before we get started, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more daily fun facts and give the video a thumbs up if you learn something new. Thank you. Huge swathes of Sweden is gorgeous green space with 2/3 of the country's land area being covered by forest, thanks to the country being one of the largest countries in Europe with a small population, 85% of which live in urban areas, making it one of the greenest countries in the world. The Scandinavian country also boasts over 90,000 lakes and more than 3,000 kilometers of coastline. Environmental consciousness runs deep in Swedish culture and in Nordic countries in general, which is why Scandinavia comprises some of the most clean and progressive countries in the world. The citizens are heavily reliant on public transportation and recycling, and there's an excellent availability of organic foods. With a total land area of 173,860 square miles, Sweden is the fifth largest country in terms of land area in Europe, despite having one of the lowest populations per square kilometer on the continent. A number of prominent design, manufacturing, and tech companies were founded in Sweden, including IKEA, Ericsson, H&M, Volvo, Saab, Scania Trucks and Electrolux, to name a few. The Swedish capital has arguably the world's coolest public transport systems. Walking into a Stockholm metro station is said to be entering the world's longest exhibition, which is over 68 miles long. Around 90% of the stations have been decorated by over 150 artists in different themes and in various forms, including mosaics, paintings, graffiti, installations, sculptures, and so on. Moose are the national pride of Sweden. There are so many of them, the total number depends on the year and on how many are being hunted. Moose is also a national delicacy. The standard VAT rate in Sweden is currently 25%, placing it among the highest in the world along with countries like Norway, Denmark and Croatia. Only Bhutan, Myanmar, Djibouti and Hungary have higher VAT than Sweden. Currently, the Swedish passport is ranked at number 5 in the latest ranking of the best passports in the world, giving the Swedes entry to 133 countries around the world, without requiring a visa. Södermalm is one of the coolest neighborhoods in the Swedish capital, Stockholm. The hipster haven was listed in Vogue as one of the 15 coolest neighborhoods in the world. Formerly a working-class neighborhood, it's now a bustling hub of trendy restaurants, cafes, and bars as well as small, independent shops and galleries. This is the place to be for funky vintage shops, innovative cuisine, and chilled-out vibes. The Swedish Museum of Photography, Fotografiska, is also situated here, along the waterfront. Thanks to this invention, millions of people around the world have been able to quit smoking for good. The first product, known as Nicorette, was developed by Leo AB in Helsingborg, following studies on smoking Swedish submariners who would switch from tobacco to chewing tobacco or snus, to receive their nicotine fix whilst on duty. In Sweden you'll find the highest number of McDonald's restaurants per capita in all of Europe, despite the fact the Swedes are not known for being unhealthy or obese. The Church of Sweden, which is Evangelical Lutheran, is the main religion in the country but has been separated from the state since the turn of the millennium. There are many other religions represented in Sweden, such as other Christian denominations and Buddhism. Islam is a growing religion here and there's a large Jewish community. In fact, Yiddish is one of the 5 recognized languages in Sweden. There are countless inventions and innovations that came from Sweden, with some of the more famous ones being Tetra Pak, Erik Wallenberg, the pacemaker, Rune Elmqvist, the dynamite, Alfred Nobel, and the spherical ball bearing. Sweden is a global pioneer in astronomy, and is home to the world's largest scale model of the solar system. The Sun is represented by the Ericsson Dome, the world's largest hemispherical building, in Stockholm, and the model reaches 950 kilometers away in Kiruna, where the concept of termination shock, the end of the solar system, is marked. The scale is 1:20 million, and each object is marked with a model or statue. Mercury is a mere 3 kilometers from the center, while Earth is 7.6 kilometers away, and Pluto is 300 kilometers away. It's no surprise that the Swedes are known for their generosity and kind nature, and Sweden is a country that strives to help out around the world, despite being far from the biggest country. The fact that Sweden is the only country on the planet where donations are more than 1% of the total GDP is an impressive fact about the country that the Swedes can be proud of. Due to the geographical position of Sweden in the far north, the country swings from one end of the daylight spectrum to the other over the course of the year. At summer's peak, the northernmost region of Sweden experiences a phenomenon known as the midnight sun, where the sun never sets, creating a unique 24 hours of daylight.